Just before we go to lunch, I would like to introduce you to David Morris, who I found fantastically helpful in helping us with our insurance needs at Summer Valley FM. So, David, it's over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Do you need a microphone? Yeah, I'll take the microphone. Excellent. Lean against the table, that's all right.
You get yourself sorted.
Okay, right. Hello, good afternoon everybody. I'm David Morris, as you can probably see from the poster right in front of you, which of course has taken, that picture was only taken last week. We are quite unusual. This is Hugh. Put your hand up, Hugh. Right, this is Hugh. He is a licensed radio amateur, so he knows about radio, but strangely he knows about insurance as well. I'm David Morris. I've had a lifetime interest in broadcast radio, and actually I know a bit about insurance as well. So we're probably unique in that we actually understand radio, we actually understand insurance. And I'm going to mention two things to you. Everything this morning has been very, very positive. I'm the negative part of the presentation, I'm afraid, today. What happens when things go wrong? So, two examples, and actually it's quite interesting listening to the fact that you have foreign language broadcasts which may or may not be checked. If you get caught out and then you're sued for defamation, it could close you down, because the costs of defending yourself and also the costs of the award for defamation can be quite horrible. So the insurer that we typically use for community radio stations, strangely, includes defamation free of charge. And of course defamation is not just spoken word, it's also written word, because as we've heard this morning, many of you will also do social media and you'll also do printed publications. Now the other thing which could actually literally put you off the air at a moment's notice is the weather. Ian's smiling. Your transmitter and your antenna will be at, when I say remote locations, what I mean is locations which are not the same as your studio. And ordinary insurance, whatever that expression means, will not provide cover for you for equipment permanently away from your premises. So what you need to do is to make sure you have what's known as all risks cover on the transmitter and the antenna, be they on top of a mountain top, on top of a block of flats, or wherever. So if your antenna gets struck by lightning, you have storm damage to your antenna, or, as has been happening recently, your transmitter gets nicked. And we've had examples of that, haven't we, in the Midlands recently. 2 or 3 have gone walkabout. Then do make sure that your insurance includes all risks or equipment permanently elsewhere. Thank you very much, everybody. Do feel free to come and ask up the queue or myself questions at any stage later in the day. Thank you.